Hi, I'm Russ Montgomery. I'm at the Texas Mile. I ran 233 miles an hour and change, and I want to give a big shout out to Streetfire.net. Some of the legends are here. Really killer bikes out here that are going these speeds. I've been racing here at the Texas Mile for since about 2004. I came out the first time and all I wanted to do was get in the 200 mile an hour club. I started out with a turbo kit that made about 300 horsepower. That got me to 209, and that was good for a while. Once you do 200, you gotta go a little faster. This bike, it's got an MC Express kit. It's a company in Sweden that makes this turbo kit. It's their 5812 race kit. And it doesn't look like much because it really needs to be cleaned up, but this particular bike is made 510 horsepower on the dyno, and it's really almost more than you can use out here. That last pass I made, I was in 4th gear going well over 150 and the back tire was just burning off. So it's a matter of hooking up that kind of power, but then when you're in 6th gear you need it to try to pull it out at the end. But there are a lot of trick things on this bike, not only just the turbo kit. The turbo costs as much as a brand new bike. So a guy like me with no sponsors working as an independent, it's tough to stay in this business, but it's something that I really enjoy, so it's worthwhile. About a year ago I came out here and I ran through the traps at about 204, and within 1 second of going to the traps I got on the brakes and my front end locked up and shot out to the left, and I was tossed off onto the right at, I estimate, close to 200 miles per hour. It's awfully fast to fall off a bike, you know. So I slid 150 yards and didn't get a single scratch. My leathers protected me, no scratches. Now I broke my collarbone and my shoulder blade in 2 places, but no scratches. You know. I made 214 on that last run, and before that was 211, but I didn't have the boost tuned up. So I turned the boost up a lot more and got 3 more miles per hour. Last October I ran 233 on this bike, 233 and change, which blew me away. So I was expecting this time to probably run in the 240s. Oh man, no good. I don't know what I did. So I got a hole in at least 1 piston or valve. So I'll need pistons and rods, probably head gasket, but it can all be fixed. And since I hurt the bike, obviously I'm out of the business today, so there'll be a couple of beers in my future tonight.
Hello, I'm Tom Gates at the Texas Mile. It's my bike, Suzuki Hayabusa, with a big RCC turbo. Been 237 on our first run. We're looking to improve that this weekend. It's a brand new bike. It's got a RCC turbos, Super Ultra kit. Everything's brand new. First run out, I went 237. This is the heart and soul of this bike, this RCC. It's actually a Super Ultra kit. It's a air-to-water intercooled plenum. It's actually got a radiator core inside, and then I have another radiator in front of the factory radiator, and it basically pumps cool water through the plenum to cool the intake charge, and it allows you to run a lot more boost. Pretty good waves from being turned up all the way. There's probably, man, I don't know, there's probably still 200 horsepower left in it.
Add a whole nother stock Hayabusa onto what you get.
I could.
Yeah. You got to 237.
Yeah, I could. I don't think it'd either try to stand up or just blow the tire off, but you have to fine tune and find the balance between wheeling and spinning and trying to get all the power to the ground. I don't have weight on the front end yet, other than, you know, the massive turbos. The whole turbo system and everything's probably 50 pounds already on the front, but I did bring a 15-pound weight that goes on the front. Most of the other guys that are running the same bike setup, turbo and everything, same power, they all already have 15 to 20 pounds on the front.
It looks like you got the thing basically set up more for quarter mile. Is there anything different you had to do for a full mile race?
It's got overdrive, 5th and 6th gearing, and just basically the sprocket change to set it up from quarter mile to 1 mile. Every run we come back and we plug into the data logger, and we look at the air-fuel ratio and RPMs, and it gives you an idea what to do on your tuning, controlling your fuel injection, and also your gearing to know where you're going through the top end at. We're going to fatten it up a little bit with the fuel injection system and add a little bit more boost and leave the gearing alone for now, because as we increase speed, the RPMs are going to come up and we should be right where we need to be.
Get this tire hot, it'll stick hopefully.
I've noticed a lot of people here kind of rolling off the line a little softer than they would in a full, quarter mile type race. I mean, you guys doing the same, and what's kind of the rationale there?
Yeah, since there's no rubber or no VHT down on the track, you pretty much have to go half throttle in first gear, short shift, half 3/4 throttle in second gear, short shift, and then when you get in third, you can kind of twist it all the way wide open. And then with I got an AMS boost controller, and it also progressively ramps the boost in. So if I didn't have that thing, I'd be screwed. I'd just be wheeling or blowing the tire off. The fine-tuning part is going down the track, and the crucial part is you have to slowly apply the brakes and in a progressive manner. And as you start seeing the end of the track coming up real fast, you have to get on them quite a bit harder. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little scary going that fast, that windy. Common fact out here that at 200 mile per hour, you're going basically a football field in 1 second. So with only a half a mile to stop at that kind of speed, you have to really be careful and know what you're doing. I'd like to go 240 on this next run, but it seems like the headwind's picking up, so we'll just have to see. I'm just happy with going 237, being a 230-pound guy. Most of these guys that have been this fast are 150, 170-pound guys, so I'm doing it for all the big boys.